I've got to tell you, Hero, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. The relationship between me and your driver is, shall we say, a little rocky.
Whose fault is that? The way I see it, you've been putting yourself first this whole time. If we are where you say we are, it's on you.
Fault isn't the question here. What to do is. Normally, a driver gives me trouble, I just let him go. But your friend's a little too popular for that. So here's the plan. One race, one-on-one, for the whole shooting match. And if I lose, I'll leave. If I win...
You know what? You're on!
Three, two, one.
I'm gonna be picking you out of my tire treads. I've got to tell you, Hero, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. The relationship between me and your driver is, shall we say, a little rocky.
Whose fault is that? The way I see it, you've been putting...
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be picking you out of my tire treads. Passing you was so easy, I could do it in my sleep. I told you that you couldn't beat me. Think you can pass me and then drop me? See about that. Just a few more miles and then you're gone. never should have challenged me. I've got to tell you, Hero, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. The relationship between me and your...
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be picking you out of my tire treads. Passing you is so easy, I could do it in my sleep. You think you don't need me? You're wrong. I told you that you couldn't beat me. I gotta hand it to you. You're hanging tough. Think you can pass me and then drop me? We'll see about that. Just a few more miles and then you're gone. I've got to tell you, Hero, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. The relationship between me and your driver is, shall we say...
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be picking you out of my tire treads. Passing you was so easy, I could do it in my sleep. You think you don't need me? You're wrong. I told you that you couldn't beat me. I gotta hand it to you. You're hanging tough. Think you can pass me and then drop me? We'll see about that. Just a few more miles and then you're gone. No place for losers here. Get going. I've got to tell you, hero. I'm
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be picking you out of my tie trails. You think you don't need me? You're wrong. Passing you was so easy, I could do it in my sleep. Think you can pass me and then drop me? We'll see about that. I told you that you couldn't beat me. I gotta hand it to you. You're hanging tough. Just a few more miles and then you're gone. What the hell just happened?
There was a deal, Wade. You lose, you vamoose. Time to hold up your end of the bargain.
No way. Not happening. And what deal? Anyone hear anything about a deal?
I heard you. Kind of a lot of us did.
Shut up, you. You didn't hear nothing.
Don't try and skip out on it, Wade. All these folks heard you agree to it. Now, are you gonna do the honorable thing?
You know what? You're right. I'm gone. But don't think you've heard the last of me. There's still plenty of road out there. I've got to tell you.
Well, that just leaves one piece of business. You beat Wade and got enough points. But you got him beating Wade. You really want to be champion here? You have to go through me.
Come on, Tuck, we've got nothing against you.
And I've got nothing against you. But someone's got to be the champion. So, we do one more race at the head to see who really owns the off-road. Whenever you're ready, of course.
Three, two, one.
We're gonna see who the real champion is. Wow, you sure as heck drive better than Wade. I'm guessing Wade didn't teach you that move. come back from this. Nice move there, but it ain't gonna help you none. Let's see if this'll throw you. Congratulations. I gotta hand it to you, you're the champion. Plus, you got rid of Wade, a pretty full day if you ask me. But what's next? There's gonna be an awful lot of drivers looking for guidance now. Who's gonna give it to them?
Well, nobody asked me, but I can think of one good candidate right off the bat. Tuck.
Who? Me? I'm not sure I'm right for the job.
Why not? You know these folks and you know the terrain. Who'd be better?
I don't know. I guess. Hell, I'll give it my best shot, at least until someone better comes along. And don't worry, you'll still see me out there.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
See, it's not about money. And like I told you, it sure as hell isn't about getting your name out there. It's about being lucky enough that we get to do this every day. I mean, if you told me I could make a living at this, I'd have said you were crazy. But here we are. Maybe we're not making as much cash as some, but take a look around. Here, there's all kinds of ways to be rich. In the end, it's about what riding this way means. It's about the challenges we take on and what that says about us. You understand? It's about who we are and what we're made of. And it's about testing ourselves against the biggest and baddest things nature can throw at us. 'Cause there's no point to taking the easy way, is there?
Get to the chopper! Man, it would be great to go up in that. But you could see all kinds of amazing stuff.
just because you've mastered everything out there so far doesn't mean that you're done. Sophia and I came up with new concepts. We might just do that again, and then let's see how well you handle yourself. Remember, you've always got to keep pushing your limits.
The Classic Car Special. Everybody drives classy vintage cars. A lot of drivers like this one. Me? I'm more about where you're going than what you drive there. But to each their own.
3, 2, 1.
Beverages are allowed in the paddock.
Well, you've made a real mark in the off-road world. Not too many mountains left for you to climb. That takes real heart.
it! You won!
Top of the list.
Wow, Teal's gotta be so mad. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Now, a lot of us want to take this off the streets and go legit. Safer for everyone, and we can run that much harder, but not everyone wants to step away from our roots. They talk about what it takes to run out there, the high that comes from risking everything. They say the streets are where we came from, where we belong. It can be hard to argue with that. This is who we are. This is what we do. Showing off our rides, trying to make it pay, trying to keep it real. Walking the line between wanting to go legit or keep it on the streets. It's a hard call to make when the world's trying to make you choose. But either way, we're still about the racing. All of us, no matter what. In the end, it's the speed that matters. Guess what? You're number one. Teal's not the king anymore. You've dethroned him and taken the crown. He's still popular, no doubt about that. But popularity isn't what this is about. Just watch your back. Teal isn't going to take this line down, and he'll try to get back what he thinks is his.
I suppose I should say congratulations. After all, you're number one on the list. But not number one on the streets. That's where I'm still the king, and always will be. The place you're scared to run, loser. So enjoy being the champ and playing it all nice and safe. I'll be out there where the real races are won.
Welcome, folks, to the grand finale of the Live Extreme Series. We're here in Northern California for the most important race of the year. This is the big one, where the top drivers in Motor Nation take on their biggest rivals to see who really reigns supreme. There you have it, folks. A new champion who came from nowhere to take it all and be crowned head of Motor Nation. We took a moment to speak to those who know our champion best to get their thoughts.
He's earned it. He's dependable and trustworthy and one heck of a pilot. And he's proved that from the ground up.
I'm down with that. Though I'd vote for more up and less ground.
I deal only with winners. And winners like to deal with me. They know the secret is hard work. And they're willing to put it in to be the best. And don't think you can pull one over on me. Our champion could, but he's one of a kind.
Him? He's a fraud. And so is any racing circuit that would call him a champion. If he really wants to race, he knows where to find me.
He's done some real good for the family. And he ain't bad at racing, neither.
Can he race? Sure, but he's more than that. He's become a friend. Just look at this car if you want proof of how thoughtful and caring he is.
I've been with the champ since the beginning, when we were a couple of nobodies. But I always knew he had what it took. Skill, determination, hard work, the whole package. Now look at him. Not bad for a couple of nobodies, don't you think?
So, how does it feel to be the new champion of the Live Extreme Series and the leader of Motor Nation? Surely you must be proud of everything you've accomplished.